Hey everybody, welcome to Comic Book Club. I'm Justin.
And I'm Brandon.
We are at Meltdown Comics here in Los Angeles. Brandon, of course, sitting in, replacing two whole people. That's not an easy task, but he's certainly up for it.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks again for coming and sitting in. So we're going to do review three comics today. Starman 81, close to my heart. Joe the Barbarian, number 1 from Grant Morrison, and Dark Avengers number 13.
All right.
Let's do it. Let's start off with Dark Avengers number 13. So, the Sentry. This guy, you know, he's...
I don't know what's been his deal lately, you know what I mean?
What's the deal with this guy? That's what Brandon and I were talking about. Turns out he was shot in the face a while back.
I think it was Dark Avengers 9, shot in the face by his own wife.
His own wife. It's going to happen. That's why I'm not married.
Yeah,
clearly.
Me neither. I'm only 19, so yeah.
Okay,
got a long ways to go.
Don't go peek behind the curtain too much.
I
You're a
won't.
mature comic book reviewer, just like me.
Yes.
So, so we didn't know what happened, how the Sentry came back to life. Here we see it. We also find out that the Sentry is actually a major drug addict.
Yes, indeed. So I guess this issue kind of says behind every superhero power is a meth addict.
Oh, well, there's
a
message.
Us some secret messages, I guess.
It could be do meth. That's the message from Brandon to
if you
all
want
the comic
powers,
book.
yes. If you want to be the Sentry.
Meth gives you super powers for like 10, 20 minutes.
But it also makes you mentally insane, apparently. I have personalities. So,
True. Here we have the Void kind of taking over the Sentry, setting up the Sentry's position in the upcoming Siege crossover. I like the issue. I'm a little surprised they went with drug addict for the Sentry.
I know. I'm definitely surprised me when I was reading. I did not see that coming whatsoever.
I've loved the character from the beginning, and it was always interesting the duality they had there, and to pin it all on that is a bit insane. But it's a great issue. I would say pick it up.
I would definitely say pick it up.
Brandon, great. Doing Pete's job to a T. Joe the Barbarian number 1 from Grant Morrison and Sean Murphy. This book, new from Vertigo, it's $1, which
why not?
It's less than the price of a cup of coffee these days. Am I right? This obviously has been running previews in the back of all of DC's comics, especially Vertigo, for the past couple months. And I liked it. The art by Sean Murphy is amazing.
Very good. I enjoyed it just as much as you did, I believe.
Just as much, equal. The story's a little light. It's mostly the pictures, and it's sort of this toys alive.
Yeah, it's kind of like Fables. Oh, it doesn't really go into Fables. Like there's much like fairy tales involved with it.
Toy Story.
Toy Story, yes.
Toy Story 2.
And Toy Story 3, I believe,
upcoming Toy
coming
Story
out.
3. It's good. It's sort of right in that world with living toys, I think.
Yes, I would say so. Yeah. It seems like it's almost like an Alice in Wonderland. Like his kid feels like alone, abandoned by his mom, and then he kind of creates his own like world of his own. So not very original, but let's see what Grant picks up later in the other
Grant's
issues.
good at taking kind of regular ideas, stories about stories, and spitting them out.
Putting him on acid, almost.
Yeah, geez, real drug problem over here, Brandon.
I know.
Apparently, I don't know. We're just learning right now. We're strangers.
At least I'm not doing meth. Like,
yeah, well, we'll see. I don't know. It's early yet. But I will say this is a good issue to start off. It's worth it for the art. I say pick it up.
$1. I would attempt to say pick it up, definitely.
Wow. And finally, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this review, so you might have to take it.
All right, I might have to.
The entire Comic Book Club franchise, as it were, resting on Brandon's shoulders.
I'm not sure if I can carry the burden on my
It's
shoulders.
not that heavy. Starman number 81. This, of course, adding on to the landmark series Starman, which I hold very near and dear to my heart. I carry these comics everywhere. What did you think?
Me not being a regular Starman reader, I've only read, I believe, the first trade.
What?
I've only read the first trade of Starman. I'm sorry.
I don't think
okay, come back.
Okay. All right, fine.
I only read the first Starman, so...
Just don't say that ever again.
Okay, I'm sorry. Well, definitely, I had a couple questions in it because I never finished the series, but as a Blackest Night tie-in, it was usual. There's a guy that comes back to life, and he feeds off their emotions and rips out some hearts along the way.
You don't know about Starman?
What else can you expect from a Blackest Night tie-in? I don't know much. Okay, I know Jack Knight inherited from his brother. That comes back in this issue, and I'm not on the top of my head. I can't tell you that much. I'm sorry. I'm a disgrace.
Who brought this kid in here?
I'm sorry.
The issue, it's like me running into an old friend and being like, "Hey, what's new?" and then being like, "Not much."
Yeah.
Because not much happens in this, and it's just like you get to see the characters. It's a shade, and he's dating Hope, and it's great, and it's sort of nice, but it's not enough for me. I want so much more. It's so much more Blackest Night than this Starman.
I would definitely say I was expecting to see more of Jack. I don't know. He didn't die. He didn't die at the end of Starman, right?
No, he's around. He moved away.
He moved away.
He had a baby.
He didn't even come back for his own.
He had a baby and moved away, just like Alex Albin. And now look.
Now look, I'm here.
This Black Lantern here ruined my day.
At the end of this, I'm going to steal his heart.
He's already gotten my heart.
Yes, I'm feeding off his emotions as we speak.
What are they? What are the emotions?
Love.
Okay, good.
And fear.
Okay, that's
Okay,
weird. That's what love's like. So all in all, I'd say if I'm gonna, it breaks my heart to say miss this issue, but it's not essential. If you're a Starman completist, definitely get it. You get to see a little bit of the characters you like.
Yeah, I would say don't pick it up if you haven't read Starman. Don't pick it up. $2.99. Spend your $2.99 somewhere else. Maybe pick up another book, like Spider-Woman. I like Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman. This guy's being into Spider-Woman.
She's hot. Sort of.
Well, Brendan, thanks for sitting in.
Thank you for having me,
It's
Justin.
been great. If you're here in the next show, I don't know. Then
Who knows?
We're really struggling. But leave your questions, comments below. I'm going to be up in San Francisco next week. If you're up there on Thursday or Friday, let's do this again.
Living the dream. Look, I'm living proof.
He's living proof. So hit up Twitter at Comic Book Club Live, and you can sit in here and be the heart and soul of the show.
It's amazing. It's a
for
great
one day.
feeling.
Thanks a lot, folks. Pete, in your face.